Hello, Aquarius. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of May 3rd through the 9th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe, hit that like button, and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private tarot card reading by clicking the link to my website below. Also be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs, which might resonate with you more for this particular week. And I am using the Nefertari tarot deck this week with this beautiful gold overlay to the cards. So let's get started. First card, Aquarius, you have the Queen of Wands. Next, you have the Major Arcana card, Judgment. And the Knight of Chalices. Your Oracle card message for your direction for the week is wishing well. And your crystal for the week is malachite, which I happen to have my malachite right here. Okay, Aquarius. So, first glance, there's an energy of some pretty drastic changes that could be taking place for some Aquarians this week. It's by the help of someone else you're going to realize what you can really truly do with your life. You're going to be caught off guard because how it all comes about is unusual, unexpected. Now, your first card, Aquarius, your anchor card for the reading is the Queen of Wands. This is going to be your focus for the week. This is most likely an Aries or Leo individual, and this is going to be the person that really puts you on the right track, you might say, Aquarius. Now, the Queen of Wands is usually in a leadership type position. The owner of a business or the president or CEO, usually the person that's in charge. This is a very creative, independent, very confident and passionate individual. Very dedicated to her pursuits in regards to career, family, and love. Usually very popular, very generous. People just love to be around the Queen for her very inspiring energy. She does what she loves and she takes chances following her passion. She lives life with her own personal flair. Now, with that being said, one of the best traits this Queen of Wands possesses is being able to see the gifts and talents, the potential in others. And she often sees something in the individual before even that individual realizes what they're capable of. And that's what I'm seeing in this reading for this week for you, Aquarius. So whether this is in regards to relationships where maybe the Queen of Wands is going to introduce you to someone that will be your perfect match. You're going to have a lot in common. You will complement each other, possibly becoming a very long-lasting relationship. Now, it can also certainly be in regards to your job, your career, capturing the attention of the Queen of Wands, possibly within your own company. Or often, the Queen of Wands can be a recruiter trying to take you away over to her company. The Queen sees your gifts and talents and what you have to offer to the company, possibly putting you in a higher position where you can take advantage of your talent and creativity. Now, this can also go off into something you do as a hobby, Aquarius, maybe something that you'd like to do full time. And by some odd chance, the Queen of Wands comes across what you do as a hobby, whether it's a second source of income for you that you just kind of do on the side, nothing serious, but something captures the eye of the Queen of Wands. And this is a queen that can put you in the right place at the right time with the right people. So this is what I'm picking up, Aquarius. This Queen of Wands could be putting you in the right job, maybe putting you in the right love relationship, possibly putting you in a position where you can enjoy and make a living at the hobby that you enjoy. This is a huge opportunity for you. The Queen of Wands makes things happen. So again, this is most likely an Aries or Leo individual, and it's by chance the two of you are going to cross your paths. It's a very, what I'm going to say, happenstance. I don't use that word often, but that's what's coming up, a very happenstance kind of meeting. And this is where the magic starts. Now, your next card is the Major Arcana card, Judgment. And when the Major Arcana cards show up, this is an indication of change coming in. But with the Judgment card, this is a card of drastic change, release, and review. This is an indication, Aquarius, that your current phase or cycle of life is coming to an end, as a whole new chapter of your life will begin. And this is all due to the Queen of Wands showing up. This queen is going to see the potential that you have and help you develop that potential by putting you in the right place at the right time with the right people. So the Judgment card showing up is like a wake-up call, Aquarius. This is such a transitional time for you. Pay close attention to the big ideas that you have at this time during this week, because they're not impossible. You might think they are, but that's what the Queen of Wands will be able to develop. Now, one thing very important that you can do, Aquarius, is tap into your higher self. Strengthen your co-partnership with Spirit so that you can get that guidance to learn where to go to next. Now, the Judgment card is associated with your 6th and 7th chakras. Now, your 6th chakra is your third eye chakra. That's your perception, your intuition. And your 7th chakra is your crown chakra. That's your direct connection with the divine. So very important that you tap into your higher self this week, Aquarius, by meditating, connecting with Spirit, tapping into and trusting your intuition. Now, this card here is ruled by the planet Pluto. Pluto is actually named after the Roman god of the underworld, associated with death and rebirth, transformation and change. And the Judgment card is a huge indication of change. So for this week, you are in a period of transition. Now, the crystals that can help you out with this card and energy is malachite, which your angels and guides already suggested this week, and also fluorite. Focus. Now, the number 20 of the Judgment card is very important. It's telling you that something good is waiting for you in the future. Now, it works for you as long as you have a positive attitude and you're optimistic. It's also an indication or a period of waiting, this number 20. And you're in this transitional state right now. Although you're not going to have to wait 20 years, as some ancient stories suggest with this energy. But the number 20 is confirming that you will achieve your goals in life if you're convinced about the powers of Spirit, the divine, and you act with hope and confidence. Now, your next card is the Knight of Chalices or Cups. Now, the Knights of the court cards are responsible for bringing in movement and travel and change. And the Knight of Cups is bringing in opportunity for you, Aquarius. Now, the Cups energy is in regards to your feelings, your emotions. So this can definitely be bringing in an offer of love, a possible new relationship. But part of this energy This relationship is the Queen of Wands discovering you, your gifts, your talents, putting things in place, putting you in the right spot, introducing you to the right people. So this is a very powerful combination here that you have. The Queen of Wands, you have the Judgment card bringing in such a drastic change, a transition, which you were destined for. And then the Knight of Chalices bringing in an opportunity. Connecting all of that together is a recipe for success for you, Aquarius. Now, once again, Knight of Chalices can be bringing in new love, a new relationship, could be a new friendship, a new partnership for business. It could be a new job opportunity, a different position within your existing company, or a new company. It can be possibly something that you do as a hobby. The Queen of Wands sees the potential for you making a living at it. So that could be like a new business starting up. The energy here with the Knight of Cups is also creative endeavors, something that you love. Now, the crystal that can help you out with the Knight of Chalices energy is actually peridot. And I have this huge chunk. It's a natural chunk of peridot. And it's too bad we don't have the sun shining in where you could really capture. Look at all the glistening. And it's crumbling. It's falling apart as we speak. Now, the Knight of Chalices, this is a very loving energy, a very artistic, creative energy as well. Always an energy looking for ways to bring more of both into your life, often by creating it. This is what the Knight of Chalices is bringing in. Now, this is Pisces card and energy, so it could be that your fire sign, the Queen of Wands, is introducing you to the Pisces individual. This can be in regards to love, this could be in regards to a job, or this can be in regards to making things happen with a possible hobby that can be actually so much more, an actual business for you, Aquarius. Now, your numerology here for your tarot cards is the very powerful number 22. It's one of the master numbers and is potentially the most successful of all the numbers in numerology. It's often called the master builder because it can turn the most ambitious of your dreams, Aquarius, into reality. So, very powerful cards and energy you have for your reading this week. Now, moving on to your oracle card and message for the week, you have Wishing Well. And the message with this card is kind of the moment that you see the relationship between your desires and inspiration, and then just having that moment of truth when you see it. Kind of like that aha moment when everything just clicks and makes sense to you, and you realize this is going to happen. This can be recognizing a soulmate, conceiving a baby, having a very creative idea, realizing your gifts and talents. That the Queen of Wands sees in you, Aquarius. So the wishing well represents you being able to see the presence of the unseen forces that will enable new beginnings for you. Comes about in a very unexpected way, a very magical way, you might say. This is kind of just stepping aside to be a channel for higher forces to just roll things out for you, Aquarius. So with the wishing well card, it's telling you to just form your intention and take action by kind of just hypothetically dropping the coin into the wishing well and then trusting in spirit to be prepared to be amazed. Now, your angels and guides have selected the malachite crystal, specifically wanting you to get out in nature, to get grounded, to get centered, to feel the grass under your feet, to feel the trees, the flowers, the sun on your face, the wind in your hair. This is where inspiration can really strike for you, Aquarius. Now, this reconnection with nature also helps you reconnect and ground and center yourself. So, for this week, definitely get outdoors. Notice how wonderful you feel when you're outside in all of nature's elements, and then you'll realize how great your energy is when you return home. Now, a perfect time when outdoors is to meditate with the malachite crystal. Just spend 5 or 10 minutes with your own thoughts, taking in everything that nature has to offer, strengthening that co partnership with spirit for the guidance and direction, for all these blessings that your cards are indicating for this week. You need to trust in your intuition. You need to know which direction to go in. So you need to trust in spirit, the universe, the guidance that can come down to you from your higher self. So, in summary for your week ahead, Aquarius, you're starting off with the Queen of Wands showing up. And the Queen of Wands is going to see the potential in your gifts and talents, what you're able to do. This Queen is going to put you in the right place at the right time with the right people. Now, the Judgment card is coming in as an indication you're in a transition right now because your current cycle, your current phase of life is coming to an end. You're going to be really changing up what you're doing, who you're with, and how you go about things. The number 20 of this card is confirming you're going to achieve your goals in life, provided you are convinced about the powers of the divine and you act with hope and confidence for your future. The Knight of Chalices is the opportunity that's showing up. This is new love coming in, new relationships, new friendships, new partnerships. This can be a new job opportunity within your own company or a new company. This can be an opportunity to take something that you love, maybe something you do as a simple hobby, and turning it into a business. Something where you can do it for a living. But it all starts with the Queen of Wands seeing your potential, seeing what you have to offer, Aquarius. Now, your Oracle card message here, wishing well, is that moment when everything clicks. And when you see where your dreams, your goals are actually happening as you're being put in the right place at the right time with the right people. Trusting your intuition, Aquarius. Trust in spirit to point you in the right direction. Your angels and guides are suggesting to meditate with the malachite crystal. Get outdoors in nature. Feel the sand, the grass beneath your feet. Get grounded, centered, meditate. Enjoy all that nature has to offer you. Now, this can be where inspiration hits. This can also be where you hook up with the Queen of Wands. It's all by chance, very unexpected way on how all of this transpires and comes together for you, Aquarius. So be sure you meditate on a daily basis. Get outdoors, experience all the elements of nature. Your numerology for your reading is the master number 22, which is the most successful of all numbers, as it can turn the most ambitious of dreams into reality. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for a tarot card reading, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Aquarius family.